It's VT Gamer Girl 11 back with another video. That's my cat over here, so if he keeps getting in the way, you guys know what that is. I'm gonna do a Sega Dreamcast video. This is gonna be my collection video. I don't think I've ever made a collection video for the Sega Dreamcast before, so this is gonna be my first one of those. I don't have that many games, as you can see, but this is what I do have. First, I have the web browser 2.0. It's just disc only, but I have the manual in the back here as well. It just doesn't have a case. I've got Sega Sports Nfl 2K2. This one actually doesn't work. It's not even in here right now because all of my games that don't work I have like collected in a little area so I can go buff them and try to get them to work, but I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. Because in my area there's hardly anywhere to go to buff games. I got disc only Extreme Sports, disc only Pin Trialsaline. I don't know how you say that, but this is a really fun game. This is one of my favorite racing games ever. That's Looney Tunes Space Race. And this one is just really, if you like Looney Tunes and you like racing games, you will like this game. It's definitely has an interesting concept and it's really funny on top of it. As you can see. Sorry for like the massive glare. It's like coming from not only the fan but also from the window. I got Speed Devils. This is actually a really fun and unique racing game. I don't know why, but there was one time I went to Goodwill and they had like 4 or 5 Dreamcast games. Nobody picked them up yet, so I jumped on top of them and this was one of those games. Definitely happy to pick this one up. And then I've got Tee Off, which I haven't actually played yet. I just got this from 99 Gamers. But I'm very interested in playing the croquet on here, because I used to play croquet a lot when I was a kid. But yeah, it's complete, so I need to give that a try and throw it in. This one is NBA Hoops. I actually had this game, I believe. It wasn't this one, but it was pretty close. It was, it had Shaquille O'Neal on the cover. I think it was like Showtime or something like that. But this one is very similar to that game, so I was really happy to get this one. This one actually came with my Dreamcast when I bought it. It came with my first Dreamcast that I bought. I bought my first Dreamcast on eBay, and then I ended up finding one at Goodwill, which was the Sports Edition, for like $5, and I was praying to God that it worked, and it did, so I ended up selling the other one off, but some of these games came with the original one. This one, you could tell it came from Goodwill. I never took the sticker off, and that is World Series Baseball 2K2 by Sega Sports. I actually had this game when I had my original Dreamcast, back when I was a kid, so I had to pick this up just to have it back in my collection. I remember this being like one of my favorite baseball games ever. This case needs to be cleaned up. I got this at a yard sale a while back, but I got Ready to Rumble Boxing. Yeah, just your basic, everybody knows what this game is. I think I have this exact same one for PS1, and I also have Round 2 for PS. I'm trying to open this, but it doesn't want to work. For PS2. So yeah, I just think it's a really good series. There's the game. The case is like really tight for some reason. I probably need to switch that out, but this is another one that actually came with the system. That was 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker. It has no back. It's just the game and the manual, and you could tell it's from Blockbuster. MSR Metropolis Street Racer. This one came from a yard sale last year. I've played it. It's not my favorite racing game, but it's okay. You can tell it's complete. This one came from that same yard sale. That's Army Man Sarge's Heroes. Haven't had a chance to play this one yet. Some of the Army Man games I like, and then others I don't like too much, so this one I haven't tried yet. Hopefully I will like this one, but either way it's going to stay in my collection because I don't have that many Dreamcast games. Then I've got Crazy Taxi, which I also have for GameCube, I believe. It's either GameCube or PS2, I don't remember, but I'm sorry, my phone like just hates to focus for some reason. I'm trying to focus, but it doesn't want to. There we go. Everybody knows what this game is. Love it. Used to play it in the arcade when I was a kid. Then I got NHL 2K Sega Sports. I tried to get like a sports game for every system, for every sport, except for soccer, because I'm not a big soccer person. So, I got that, and then I got Sega GT. This is another racing game that I'm not too thrilled about, but, I mean, it's decent, it's playable, it's not really boring, it's just not my favorite. This game, not many people has heard of, and I had this with my original Dreamcast when I was a kid. It's called Super Magnetic Neo. Try to zoom in on the name, but I doubt it's going to focus. There it goes. Definitely check this game out if you haven't. It's really fun, and this is like, in my opinion, a hidden gem that not many people know about. Definitely check it out, and really, it's cheap to get online. I think I picked this one up for like $6 or $7 on eBay. So for a Sega Dreamcast game, that's good. I got that a while back when I got a Dreamcast back. That was the first game I went after because I was obsessed with that game when I was a kid. Then I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I thought I didn't have the back to it, but it does. And it's complete. You can get all these like really bad stickers off the case, but probably just be easier to replace it. Then I got Rippin' Rider Snowboarding. This is another snowboarding game that I really wanted when I first got my Dreamcast, and I never got. So when I picked up a new Dreamcast, or a new used Dreamcast, I had to pick up this game, and I really like it. I'm a big fan of snowboarding games. I think that one's a good one. I got Jeremy Mcgrath Supercross 2000. I'm not into Supercross at all, but this game is actually pretty fun to play. This one also came with the system. Then I got Dave Marash Freestyle BMX, which I'm pretty sure I have this exact same game on PS1. And it plays a little bit differently from what I remember, but I think I like the one on PS1 better because I used to play that like religiously as a kid. I'm not sure if it's the exact same one, but it's really similar if it's not. This game I hate. It's Trick Style. It's covered up by the sticker, but I got this, as you can see, for like $3 a while back at the Tech Exchange. It seems like it'll be a fun game when you look on the back, but the controls are like ridiculous, and it's just really, I mean, it's not, it seems like it'd be entertaining, but it really isn't. In my opinion, this game is just horrible. But, like I said, I don't have any Dreamcast games, so I tend to keep them in my collection. Here is my copy of NFL 2K2 that actually does work. So I was happy to get this one. Actually, when I bought the Dreamcast off of eBay the first time around, the person gave me like 2 or 3 games that did not work. And I informed them of it. This was one of them, and she had an extra copy of this, so she sent me this, and then she sent me like 2 other games. One was Extreme Sports, and one was either, I think it was a Dave Murrah one. No, it was a Jeremy Mcgrath one. She sent me as a replacement for the ones that didn't work. So that was nice. I got this one actually brand new on eBay for like $5 or $6. It's Ooga Booga. Really, really fun game. He kind of reminds me of a pissed off Pumbaa, but, you know, that's just a Lion King fan of me. If you have not tried this game, definitely check it out. It's really fun. It's a really, really good stress reliever. And if you just want to play something different that's not going to, like, take up a lot of your time, this would be a really good game to test out. Again, I'm trying to get it to focus, but having no luck. But I don't think it's really worth anything, because when I bought this, he had a bunch of them. It was like in a lot of like 20 or so of those. And then I got Crazy Taxi 2. As you can tell, they're in no order. This one actually came from that same yard sale I was talking about earlier. And it's complete. And last but not least, I got Sonic Adventure for Dreamcast. I can't remember if this came with my system or if I bought it separately, but I did have this originally with my first Dreamcast. And I'm the type of person where if I had a system back when I was a kid and I re-get it again, I have to get all the games that I had for it in the past to make, or that I can remember that I had in the past, just as a kind of like nostalgic type thing. But this one's also complete. So yeah, that is my Dreamcast collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys saw a game in here that maybe you'd be interested in picking up. If you have any questions, let me know. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. And sorry for Mr. Prancer over here liking to get in the way of everything. You gonna say bye, Prancer? Okay, so everybody have a good day.